probably like a.
All right. Those old school bus ones.
Yeah. They had diesels in them.
Well, I mean, I knew that, but
The Chevrolet ones come with standard Duramax, but.
All right. Video back on.
I just picked my nose.
you scratched me by old.
No shame in my game.
All right. So what are we finishing up on?
A little bit of BS and then maybe play a game and then end it out.
Oh, here it was. Drink from a toilet or pee in a litter box.
We said that one last time.
Yeah.
Go ahead and start.
All right, we back.
Back from the break.
Back, Jack. We back, Zach.
Damn, how many
Rick had
times
to
are we
go
gonna repeat?
relieve himself a little bit.
Yeah.
I hope you sprayed.
I didn't know where the spray was.
Damn it.
That dang cheeseburger run right through you.
Heck yeah. And that ice cream.
Did you at least pull the door shut so it don't waft through the house?
I did not. But it was a quick one, man. It was a quickie.
That's what she said.
The casting couch deal.
He's in a black couch.
Yeah. You seen the meme that was going around a couple of years ago? It's like, if you
That's a
see
black
this couch on Marketplace, do not buy it.
Especially don't hit it with a black light.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Well, y'all got to go to the stockyard tonight.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, I
said
was
you didn't
surprised they
want
was open. I thought they would be closed. Because they were closed other days this week. Monday and Tuesday.
Zach said he had seen a sign or a post somewhere that said
They
closed till
will
the
be
7th.
closed, but I must have misunderstood it.
Normal.
Food was great.
He's normally got it on Facebook.
No, they didn't. I looked. I just called them. And they said, yeah, we're open. Okay.
Had a good time. Felt good to get back.
It's good food. Where
Very good food.
You can get you a cheeseburger and hear all the friends mooing in the background.
Yeah. We're next in line, Bobby.
the funny thing is I used to work here, so
yeah.
I'd sit here and eat cheeseburgers while loading them up on the damn scale. Like, well, you'll taste good in a few months.
Yep.
I'm eating your best friend right now, fool.
She came through here about 6 weeks ago.
And then them dang wannabe cowboys had a darn, probably like 1,000-pound dairy cow got down in the little alleyway to go onto the scale, and
yeah.
instead of trying to muscle it and get her feet under so she could stand up, they just let her sit there. Ended up dragging her out of the way with a winch off of a truck, dragging her back so they could continue to
by the
sell.
way. Yeah.
So they tried to load her in from the back side of the scale?
No, they were running her down the little alleyway.
We figured out that's what the holdup was, because we walked down into the bleacher section to watch the sale. The little boys,
they're not doing anything.
Yeah. So we think, well, we'll walk up on the catwalk and see what's going on. And we got back there, and then everybody was like piled around that one loft, like the first, get to the top of the steps and take your first right. We're like, what the? Sure enough, all it was a cow down. I'm like, man, everybody was hauling at them. Do this.
For the ones who don't know, cows' back legs, they move from forward to backward. They can't go backward. Like if their feet get pointed straight back, the cow's not going to be able to pick themselves up. A big, heavy cow.
They had everything wrong you can think of. So another thing is,
there was beams going over top that they could literally get a good cable or a chain or a rope. There were like 20 dudes standing there. They could have winched her up with some manpower, got a little weight off her feet, and then she would have been okay. But
cattle don't like a 90-degree corner because the way their eyes are. If they do, I mean, you'll use that to deter them to turn away.
Yeah, but they like to be able to see forward.
Yes.
If they can't see an opening, they get nervous.
They get nervous. Yeah, literally.
So they had all the gates closed in front of her, and then instead of trying to get a little down and dirty and pick her up, they just were trying to push her and hit her with a cattle stick.
Cattle prong. There's a strategic way to move a cow if they go down or get stuck or freak out or
there
turn
were
around.
3 or 4 guys up there with us that were saying, yeah, all they got to do is get a sling under her back end, a rope, a dang chain, a cable. I mean, shoot that cable off of that truck.
Mm-hmm.
If they would have run it up and over,
Mm-hmm.
and they could have used that to winch her up just a little bit.
Just to help her get up.
And like I told Brick, they're getting paid like probably $10 to $12 an hour.
If that.
And to them, they just gotta run them cows through the cell and then they can go home.
Yeah.
They're not really worried about all the extra stuff. That was just holding them up.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, me and Zach, well, especially me, I worked for years for a while, no pay, working on the place, the
At
beef
college.
unit. Yeah.
And I've been around cows all my life.
Yep.
I mean, when they get down like that, yeah, they're heavy, but you can make them do something if you really need to.
I worked 600 acres and almost 500 head of cattle for, we'll call it $10 an hour, for a long time. And if there's a problem, you fix it. You don't just. One guy literally said, "I said I'm going home." I was like, "Cowboy, don't quit till the job's done." He just looked at me like, pfft. I'm like, "All right."
See, what I don't get
What's
with
the
these guys is they act like it would take 50 people to run some cows through a scale and weigh them and all that.
I was
They
this
coulda
close to
had
climbing down and doing it for
5
him.
or 10 guys over here messing with this cow that was down while the other guys were still doing the other stuff.
Yeah.
Me and Zach are doing some
It
crazy
just-
stuff to get them up.
I've noticed after I left, after the people that I actually worked with after they left, too,
Management changed a little bit.
well, a little bit. Mainly the ones that had been there for a while. Your guys that tagged and the ones that basically run the house left. I mean, the same people are not there anymore, and they don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
They're just bringing in anybody and everybody off the street just for a job.
I mean, it is a pretty chill job if you just need to make some quick money, a part-time job on Monday, Tuesday, and Friday.
Shoot, I thought about going
Well, I
up
mean-
there. I don't know what time they start. I mean,
Fridays they don't start selling till noon.
But it might go in the summertime till midnight.
yeah, but like if you're working a full time job, could you do that part time as well? Would they let you come in after your other job? Yeah.
I mean, whenever I was working there, they had people doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, I could probably do that right now. Get off at 1, go straight there, and pick right up, go doing whatever.
I ain't gonna lie, I may do it.
Well,
I might
if
show
they
them what's
start
up.
at noon and you end up working till 6 o'clock
Yeah.
on Friday, well then
Yeah.
you might get 2 hours. Sometimes they close up pretty early.
It really I think it really depends on what you're doing. If you're just the gate guy, you don't have to be there until noon or whatever, because that's when they'll start selling, or a little bit before. But if you're going to be the tag and stuff like that, you probably need to be there
8, 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock in the morning, because that's when trucks and stuff.
So they do
start
make a
showing
full
up.
day out of it with the
Oh
reporters.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're open
Okay.
all day long.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably ask to come in a little
I
earlier.
think you can bring cows in there at like 7 o'clock in the morning.
I mean, they've got some full-time people that sit there and run the house, because you can even take them in on Thursdays before the sale, or hell, even
Used to, I don't know.
I think
Used
you
to,
can't. I think so.
No,
Yeah.
used to. There was a guy's number on the gate. If you needed to bring
Yeah.
one in the day before,
We brought one in the day before. Remember that?
you call him and
Yep.
he'll come open the gate.
And you go back
for
that little window back there, and they take your. Yep. Hey, you did that before. Anyway,
But it's just, it's one of those things. It's not all about money all the time. And a lot of people in the animal industry and the agricultural industry, they don't really care about the well-being of that animal.
there's two types of people. There's the ones that do and those that don't. You know.
No.
But all those guys we watched tonight, I mean, and
They-
no offense, if any of them are listening, I'd say they should have done better. I know it's a job. I know they're just trying to get home, and honestly, a lot of the guys were probably not in charge, and they couldn't just stand up and say, "No, we're going to stay here and help this cow." But the
Yeah.
ones who were in charge should have said, "Hey, we're gonna do this. We gotta do something."
And solid point. If any of y'all are listening that work there, I wasn't trying to be some type of way. If y'all heard me, but I'm just saying.
Take a
sometimes
little extra
take a little
time.
advice, and because people have, the public comes in and they're spectators, that does not look good. I mean, somebody who worked cows, before or does.
I'm not like a PETA supporter.
No,
or anything.
but like-
if an animal husbandry person would have been there, They could have probably fined the crap out of them.
That's not, you don't.
Well, I mean, and think about it this way too.
If I own that cow.
If you own the cow,
Yes.
and she's walking perfectly fine,
Yep.
she's gonna sell a whole lot better than a cow that ain't gonna walk.
Or
that
even
well.
stressed, you know.
Yeah.
You send them out into the bidding area, and she's, you know, freaking out and stressed.
Yeah.
One quick thing before we change the subject is, don't quite understand why they give them guys a dang electric cattle prod when they got gates and everything that they can run the cows with. I know it helps a little bit, but some of them dudes, they will just let it
Shock,
run.
shock, shock.
Just hold that thing to them. We've had a couple cows that they shot the fire out of them.
Yeah.
And then the cow ends up acting like an idiot and don't sell for nothing. And it's because she's been shocked and yelled at and traumatized.
Said
That's
there's a
one thing
strategic
they
way
need
to
to work
send
on.
cattle
The
to
people
shoots.
at the place, they're great people. The owner, he's a cool dude. And I really like him. They're doing a good business, but the employees and stuff, they need to just take their time and do things efficient.
I posted it on my Snap story. I wasn't calling them out, but I was like, give your cowboys some training. But truly, it's a little.
Honestly,
Better
that
course.
was it. A lot of the guys there, they didn't know just by
Yeah.
looking at them. They were like running around like, what's the dang little cartoon where they're all just running in circles trying to figure something out. That's
Right.
basically what they
Running
were
around with a chicken.
Look like a bunch of minions out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they didn't know, and there wasn't anybody in charge. The guys that were taking charge, they didn't know what to do. They were like, we just got to get this gate open. We got to get her out of the way.
Yeah.
So that's what they did, and I feel bad for the farmer. Feel bad for the cow. The farmer's probably not going to make any money off that cow.
So I mean, I know when I worked there, we had one guy that run the whole bottom half pretty much. He moved every calf basically from pen to pen, and he knew what needed to move next and all that. I don't know if it's like that anymore.
Yeah, they'll still call out the numbers and stuff.
Well, I mean that's after they sell. I was talking about like this is before they sell. This is
I haven't paid enough
Yeah,
attention to it
because-
there.
I mean, there used to be a guy. As soon as you bring it in, they'd pin them and put them in a pen, basically with tons of other ones, and then he'd let them out, move them up to another pen that was closer to the ring.
That's how we did it in Raleigh.
Still. I mean, he knew which ones needed to move and needed to move when, and I don't think there's anybody there like that now.
There has to be some sort of organized tactic to it, because if not, accidents are going to happen.
They're
People get hurt.
organized, but it was just something they even.
Organized
There
chaos.
was a girl there. I think she came to eat, but I think she might actually work there. A young girl, and
Oh yeah.
they looked at her and was like, "Y'all." She said, "Y'all need some help."
Mm-hmm.
She was like, and they said yes, so she took off down there. And I think she was working,
Yeah.
just wasn't working that day.
I saw that. Yeah, I thought she was working. Anyway,
Just lack of organization. There were spectators up there trying to
holler.
talk to these people and tell them,
Yeah.
hey, this is what you need to do. And
They
the guys
wasn't.
were just acting like we weren't even there. Like, I don't know how to do that. Well, maybe you should train your guys to know how to do this in
I
that
didn't have
situation.
a kid in my arms who was like, yeah. Caden was like, yeah, this don't look good. I was about to just hand him off and climb down and be like, all right, sorry, but here's what we need to do.
But it's
Anyway.
also one of them things. It's a bad situation, but I ain't trying to get mixed up in it.
No.
Because you get hurt, they're not going to pay for it.
No, they're not.
I can't pay for it, and you can't pay for it.
If I would have got hurt going down there, why is this guy down here?
Why is he down here?
We joked about it. You gotta do
The
something pretty
insurance
bad to
bull
get kicked
crap.
out. Well, I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie, that right there would probably get you banned, because you're not supposed to.
Cause especially if they end up having to pay a pretty big fine, pretty big hospital bill,
Yep, that won't look good.
insurance claim, they probably wouldn't want you back.
Nope.
Well, off of that, on a lighter note.
So I want to play a little would you
play some
rather
Would You
or
Rather or anything else?
Let's see what there is.
play
No, that game, not
the little would you rather then.
We played it last time. I think it was pretty fun.
All right.
Just some random crap. Just scroll through it real fast and then stop.
I got one. Hold on. Would you rather have a third nipple or an extra toe?
Extra toe.
Give me that toe.
Give me that toe.
You can hide that thing.
Can you imagine being at the lake? What's up, ladies? Ooh.
I don't
What's
know.
that
I mean,
thing?
I mean, 11 toes. What if it's 11 toes, but it's an extra big toe?
I know, that's what I'm saying though, but
Looks like you got
Is
a
that what it
butt.
said? Extra big toe?
no,
extra
it just
toe.
says an extra toe.
I'll take the pinky.
Well, what if it's not the pinky? What if it's the big toe?
I mean, you think about it though. One extra toe at a glance, you may not notice everything, but you pull your shirt off
Correct.
anywhere.
But I mean, all right, I can see if it's a big old fat nipple, like a dark, hairy nipple.
Harry,
I mean that's gonna draw interest.
can I
And
touch it? I
honestly,
guess.
it's a conversation starter too. It's like,
What happened there?
Or kind of like why you leave the sticker on your hat? I don't know. It's a combo starter.
got a birthmark there? No, that's a nipple.
No, give me a toe.
I honestly, I might take the nipple
Oh god,
just
to stand out.
to stand out just a little bit. I don't think I'll take the nipple.
This guy's got a third nipple. Really? Can I see?
Yep.
Yeah.
I charge you $5. You want to see?
10 if you want to touch her.
I might go $1 if you want to see it. $5 if you want to touch it. $10 if you want to suck it.
The hair might stand up if you start sucking. Woo, what am I crushing?
That was me.
It wasn't that shortstop's cup over there.
No, I hit the darn tile on the edge of the mantle here. What you got?
Just flick your
I
finger
did.
and thumb on it real
Oh,
fast.
I'm just trying to.
See where it stops.
All right, Zach, being you're a dog person, dog lover and stuff.
Brock has a dog.
Well, I mean,
Sorry, you don't have a heart.
I do got a heart.
This man ain't.
Would you rather sleep in a doghouse or let stray dogs sleep in your bed?
Oh my god.
Give me a dog house. I don't know though, because you can make a stray dog a good dog.
Man, you could twist this anyway. What kind of dog house are we talking about? Are we talking
It
about
just
one
said
that's
Plain old
Plain old,
bill dog
Yeah.
house.
Look, the igloo ones.
There's been some pretty strange things sleep in my bed. No, I'm kidding. No, I brought in some. Your sister's a prime example of bringing in all these dogs. What is
Stray
this
dogs.
dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, bring the stray dog. As long as they ain't got fleas, dude. Man, them
Yeah, you
fleas.
can clean up a stray dog.
You can clean up a stray dog. I ain't sleeping
you
out in
want
that darn igloo dog house.
Anybody home? And
Like-
you come like snaking out.
Like Blue's dog. Yeah.
Come snaking out like an igloo over
Yeah. Good morning, boys.
Curled up with your dog bed and you squeeze
God. Your shotgun propped up outside because it won't fit in there.
Alright. Would you
Sure.
rather drink sour milk
Oh,
or brush your teeth with soap?
brush my teeth with soap.
soap.
Yep,
Yeah.
instantly.
I've accidentally got soap in my mouth.
And I've accidentally tasted sour milk.
No,
And before it
um,
gets to my tongue, I'm already spitting it across the sink.
You know the old saying of your mama, boy,
wash
if you
your
don't,
soap out.
Yeah.
Wash your mouth out.
I'm gonna
with
wash
soap.
your mouth. Yep, that's happened. Sorry.
Mhm.
I've
I had to have
tasted
one time.
soap by
Babysitter
accident.
was good.
No, I had my mouth washed out with it, but I've accidentally, like, oh, you're in the shower, and for some reason it runs down and gets in your mouth.
Yeah, but that's tolerable. But
Or what's worse is when you're doing the dishes, somebody washes the dishes and doesn't get all the soap out of them.
yeah, the
I
spoon
can
got
throw a
so
little
much
shade at my little cousin that was hand washing dishes one time, and old Blue was over there. This is when we were kids, probably like 16, and he's like, "Man, I want some water." He pulled the cup out of the cabinet and started filling it up, and it started sudsing up. He was like, "Well, that one didn't get washed too good."
Oh my god.
Alright.
She didn't laugh too much then, but she'll laugh real hard at it now. It done dried in the bottom of it.
One more. What else we got?
Would you rather wear clothes that were always too big or a couple sizes too small?
Give me too big.
I don't like baggy clothes. I'd probably go too small.
But then it would be so tight you wouldn't hardly move, and they'd be like up over your belly button. And
Well, I mean, a couple sizes too small.
yeah, if you wear a large, that'd be you putting on a small.
Yeah, that's
so
pretty
your
weird.
belly button would be hanging out
We're
all
on
the
tube
time.
top while you
And
duck
over
on it.
here
Or
just
tank
trying
top.
to move.
What is it? The cutoffs?
Yeah.
Baggy clothes, you could
I got a shirt on.
bunch them up if
Yeah.
you needed to.
Walking out in the morning. Hey guys, you get a different sweatshirt.
According to Would You Rather, this is all I can wear.
A little drafty in here.
Yep.
Woo! It's cold in my butt.
You got high waters. That's what your boots look like all the time. That'd be pretty brutal.
You're looking for a flood? No, I just gotta do it. I gotta be like this.
Yeah, it's kind of mandatory.
Oh, my butt cracks a little cold.
Alright. Would you rather walk barefoot in a public bathroom or through poison ivy?
Barefoot in a public bathroom because I'll go wash my feet later. I am highly allergic to poison ivy, so personally.
Alright, I'll give you that one then.
The,
Yeah.
the only thing with poison ivy,
Dude, come on, I shower at truck stops. I mean,
the only thing with poison ivy is if you wash it off within like 15 minutes, it don't affect you.
never said you. Well, yeah. Depending on how fast I can. I don't know. It can get to me pretty quick.
Yeah, but if you wash the oils off,
True.
but if you get in something on your feet in a public bathroom,
The Ajax can take
Ajax
off.
might not take it off.
Oh, what's your decision then, huh?
It's a rough situation. I
I'd
think
probably
I
still
would
give you
deal
the
with
bathroom.
poison ivy. I'm allergic
Yeah.
to poison ivy too, but give me the poison
But
ivy.
you think about it, we walked through poison ivy barefoot. You know we have as kids, or even now.
I'm sure we have.
Yeah. So I don't know. I guess it depends. Yeah. I guess give me the poison because I mean I already done that as a kid.
I think that's the better decision right there.
Truth.
Alright, y'all want another one?
Give us one more. Give us a good one. Give us a good one.
Hold on.
This one we got
Let's
to
just-
ponder on for a second. The one I got to study. Let me think about it.
What are you looking like this for, bro?
My back hurts. If I lean like this thing's stabbing right into me, so I got to put my
It's a
shoulder
comfortable
blade.
chair, but
It's a comfortable chair, but the back.
if you had
hurts.
a little meat on your bones, it
I was
wouldn't hurt
about to
that
say
much.
my skinny head, dude. Don't lean too far to the right. Might pop a shoulder blade out. I'll give us a good one.
Alright.
Uh-oh.
Would you rather have $1 million right now or $5,000 a week for the rest of your life?
5,000 the rest of my life.
Well, only problem is,
Think
what
about it.
if you only live like another week? Tomorrow,
Even if you had $1 million,
tomorrow's not promised. So that's like that's like the whole thing with the lottery when the people win the Powerball like for $1 billion,
Yeah.
and then they want to take the increment payment or whatever you want to call it, just so much a month. Well, like somebody said, what if for some reason you get in a car wreck a month later?
yeah.
Well,
Well-
if you take the lump sum, you get $1 million right now.
Have some left over for your family and whatnot too.
But then when a week goes by, you got 5,000.
Yeah.
You realize how long it would take for $5,000 to make $1 million?
Yeah, but not as long as you think. But you think you never have to work again.
Honestly, I'd still work.
Yeah, but I mean, if you didn't want to,
I mean, yeah,
$5,000, dude.
$5,000 a week would be pretty good. But the
Real
biggest-
quick, let's do one thing of math. Let's just see.
$5,000 a week, yes. I mean,
That's $20K a month.
Yeah,
yes.
So let's do.
but that, I mean, yeah,
And
that's
20K times 12 was your what?
2 times 12, that's $240,000.
It's $240K a year. That's a $240,000 a year salary,
Yeah.
and you can do whatever you want. That's more than most of us will probably ever make with a standard job.
Yeah,
But then how many?
The biggest concern.
That's not even a quarter of a meal.
True. In 1 year.
The biggest problem is like you could get $1 million right then,
Yeah.
or you could slowly build up to it, and then you never know what tomorrow's gonna be like.
True.
It's one of those depending on how fast you would want to be able to make that kind of money and pay off some stuff.
I think with the point I'm in with my life, I think I'll go back to real quick on what we were talking about. Moderation is going to carry me through this next year. So I think it would help me Because if I got 5K a week,
you'd have a budget.
Yes, I could budget, and I could. It could be a humbling deal. I would still have to work to pay off my debts, you know.
Yeah.
But it would help me stay in touch and stay grounded a little bit. Because if I just had $1 million, I'd just pay everything off. Then I'd be tempted to go wild. It'd probably lead me down a bad path again if I had unlimited money like that.
Yeah, that is true. I mean,
for myself, that's just me.
Recurring $5,000 a week would be pretty good.
I mean, and I wouldn't work. I'll be honest. I mean, I would spend time doing things that I would invest.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I wouldn't take a day job though.
$5,000 a week, $240 a year. It's not bad, but
No.
it's not like.
Oh, it's not enough to be the richest dude on earth.
If you could get all that at one time, that'd be great. But $5,000 a week, you could burn through that.
I think I'd still take the 5K a week, and I'd budget.
Yeah, I know. You
To
just
get
have
myself-
to budget it.
I guess the biggest thing is how you plan on using it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, because with the $1 million, all right, I would take that, pay off my debt,
real quick,
and then reinvest everything, and you're basically making more money off of that
If you invest correctly.
if you invest correctly. Yes.
Yep.
and then the $5,000 a week. If you got $50,000 in debt,
Yeah.
it's gonna take you 10 weeks to pay off your debt.
Yeah.
Probably more than that because you're gonna have to get by
I don't know.
day to day. What I would do if I was given that, I would still work a day job. It wouldn't
Yeah.
be like 50, 60 hours. It'd be an easy, chill job making, say, $800 a week. And that $800 a week would go towards paying my daily bills.
Mm-hmm.
That $5,000 a week, I'd put it back. And that would be
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
build it up and then pay off at one big time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Let it build up, then pay off a bunch.
Well,
That's probably enough of that.
yeah. We
Yeah.
appreciate y'all listening again.
Yeah. If y'all have any questions, comments,
Any good
anything
would
like
you
that.
rathers, we'll play on the next one. If y'all want to come join the podcast, y'all more than welcome.
send us an email or
Yeah.
Facebook, and we'll contact you and see what you're all about. And
Y'all want to end with the Bible verse?
yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
usually do.
I just found one.
But check us out. Email is Poorboy Chronicles 23 if you didn't get that in the beginning at gmail.com. Got Facebook, Poorboy Chronicles. We're on Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Apple Podcasts.
This will be on YouTube eventually.
We're gonna try to get.
We
these
will try to get
videos
on
YouTube.
We gonna add them to our existing channel, or are we gonna?
I don't know.
Maybe.
We'll discuss it once we
Yeah.
get them posted. I'll let everybody know the link
We'll try to get some clips of the videos on
on our
TikTok.
and we all can see what it's really like.
Yeah.
Put a voice with a face.
All right. Well, I'll close this out real quick because we already gone. We're pushing time here. It's alright.
But I appreciate y'all.
Yeah,
We're
man.
gonna end with a Bible verse and then close it out.
I'll go off. I found this one because of I hit a minute ago on my self-control and temptations that I've been down, and this one is perfect. I've read this verse before. I just happened to Google. I couldn't remember exactly what it was, but I'm glad I found it. It's 1 Corinthians 10:13. It said, "No temptation has ever taken you except what is common to mankind, and God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. But when you are tempted, He will also provide a way out so that you can endure it."
And that's it.
Yep.
You get in a bad spot, get on your knees and ask God and pray
Yep.
God, and His timing might be funny, but He'll get you out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He will.
Like I've said before, and I heard a preacher talk about it, everything's gonna be okay, even though you think it's not okay. It'll be okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I really will.
All right. Well, I appreciate y'all listening,
Yeah,
and
appreciate
check us
y'all.
out check us out, share it, subscribe.
Say deuces.
Yeah,
That's it. And God bless.
That was a good podcast.
How many minutes did it end up being?
Right at an hour.
Oh, shit. That's gonna stink.
Uh-oh.
They've averaged.
Where's the time that it?
Alright, so it'll have it right there. Total length of time right now is 23:40,
That was the
and then I'll
first
add
one.
that over.
So it's about 58 minutes.
But that was a good combo though. Oh my back. I need somebody to like walk on my back. One of the kids tomorrow.
Right there.
That's it. I mean, if it averages,
Kids
a
aren't
lot
heavy
of the-
enough.
They ain't heavy enough.
Oh yeah, the video's still going.
Oh, that's okay.